After more than a year of only being able to see your aging loved ones through video calls, now most places are allowing for in-person visiting. It's a good time to observe the cognitive and physical skills of your aging loved ones. Joining us now with what that means and how to do it, Mark Decker, the owner and president of Synergy Home Care of Bel Air, to share the best ways to approach the health of our elders. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Tom. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, sure. You were just telling me in the commercial break that you've been doing this for 12 years. You've been interacting with loved ones of family members here in certain situations as they age. And sometimes for people, even just a week or two goes by and they don't realize something happens. When you add 15 months of only being able to see very little or maybe just video, quick chat, what's the first thing we need to do when we come in to see our loved ones and kind of find out where they are?
Well, there's a number of things. One of the things is just what's the physical environment look like? How are things at home? Are things out of place? Is the mail been opened? What food in the refrigerator? Is it old? Those kind of things. Their mobility. How are they getting around? Are they socially engaging? Are they somewhat little bit less responsive than they had been in the past? I think people don't realize how alienating it is to be cut off. And you got to remember, a lot of our older members of the community don't necessarily have a lot of access to Facebook and FaceTime and things like that. So there have been, large blocks of time where we haven't really been in direct contact with our family members.
Yeah, and when you're going through them, I mean, checking prescriptions too is another thing. Kind of find out where their medicines are, as you were mentioning here. When you do that, if you do find something that may be alarming, how then do you bring up the conversation?
Well, the first thing is don't panic and don't start asking them 1,000 questions when you get to the house, when you start talking to them, because that they have a tendency of kind of shutting down. So you want to just make some kind of observations and so forth, and then maybe take a half a step back and then maybe wait for a better moment, if you will, other than that first initial visit, to start asking some questions, because did they just refill their prescriptions or have they not taken any of them at all?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a great question to have. And then you were mentioning also the mobility here. If there hasn't been too many people in their home and you're trying to start that around, how quickly do you need to start bringing somebody like yourself, like Synergy Home Care, in to kind of maybe assist?
Good question. We refer to one of the mobility issues as furniture walking. Walking from one piece of furniture in the house to the next, not necessarily using a walker. That can definitely be a situation where balance may become an issue. At that point, we would want to reach out to our partners in the home healthcare community for some occupational, some physical therapy, maybe some additional assistance in helping them continue to stay mobile in the home.
Okay. Mark, we're out of time right now. I know you did this from a personal family member. You started the business yourself doing it there and have now helped hundreds of thousands of others. Now, how can we get in contact with you if we do need your help?
Well, if you have any additional questions regarding how to maybe assess your parents, you can call us at Synergy Home Care at 410-569-3302 or find us on the web at synergyhomecare.com.
Thank you, Mark Decker. We appreciate your time and your expertise.
Thank you, Tom.
Sure.